Hey everyone. Yeah, I know I look tired. It's almost over for me. All of these things I'm going through are tests. Test after test after test. By the way, somebody tried to kill me in my sleep. Yep. Somebody tried to kill me in my sleep. I was asleep and I was in this room, but they would try to drown me. Yeah, they try to drown me. See, what happens is you're in a dream. A lot of y'all, it looked like I was dreaming, but I wasn't dreaming. But yeah, somebody tried to kill me. But yeah, the room had got flooded, and the water had got to this part of me, and I was about to be mad. If I'm not mistaken, I was about to be mad, but I didn't get mad. I got a little bit, just a little bit, and then I don't know what happened. Next minute I know, I just stayed relaxed. That's what I just got relaxed. Because I think I was about to panic. Because it caught me off guard. And this happens to me a lot, y'all. Because these spirits, these people want me dead so bad. It happens to me a lot. In my dreams, I have to be careful. Because I could be thinking I'm dreaming, but I'm actually awake. They in the spiritual world trying to kill me. So somebody must have had a doll that they created of me and put me in water and were trying to drown me. And yeah, so the water kind of got like up to here, and then I just got relaxed. Then it was over. I was like, forget it. Do what you want to do. Go right ahead. After that moment, before I know it, it was over with. It ain't the first time. This was not the message, but I guess it's meant for me to talk about it. That ain't the first time. When I'm wide awake, before, I used to feel like I was drowning. For people that have been through it, have y'all ever been to the beach before? And you know when you get that water in your throat and your nose and stuff? Yeah, somebody tried to drown me like that, and I was wide awake. I could feel the ocean in my mouth and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, somebody always trying to kill me. Ain't nothing new. And I knew something was going on because when I woke up, my throat started feeling funny. I coughed like 2 times. And what the kicker is, I think I coughed 2 times, and then I heard the one over here. She was coughing all night. Her room door was wide open, and then out of nowhere, now it's closed. So I'm not checking the spirit because I really don't want to know who done it. But I believe it was something done in the spirit. Yeah. It's crazy, y'all. Yep, that's what I go through. People always trying to kill me. And like I say, either through the sleep or wide awake. Every day, someone's trying to kill me. It's all good, and it's crazy. I still love y'all. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I'm not even mad. But that's what I go through. Every day, someone trying to do something to me. So when I sleep, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't sleep, okay? I rest. I don't sleep. I rest. It's something I learned how to do. I'm not even going to sit here and I'm going to be authentic because I need y'all to know y'all can't get one over on me. So this is what goes on. Before all of this, when I go to sleep, I'm out. I'm out like out. Now when I go to sleep, I can still hear everything that's going on in the room around me. Even when I don't care if I'm slobbering all. Yeah, I could be tired. But I taught myself how to sleep and stay awake at the same time. Yep. So like my son, y'all hear him all the well, technically y'all don't hear him. I have some amazing kids, just by the way. You don't really hear him. But if I do take a nap, because sometimes whenever he's home, if I do doze off throughout the day, because I doze off a lot sometimes, and he could be bouncing around and stuff, but I'm still watching him while I'm asleep. Even though my eyes closed, my eyes are still open. And he'll hold a whole conversation with me. I'll be knocked out. Literally, he'll hold a whole conversation with me and I'm out. And I could hold a whole conversation with him and I'm out. It's crazy. But these are things due to the stuff y'all done to me. I trained myself in different ways how to be alert and pay attention. So I'm just letting y'all know, ain't too much y'all can get past me. So ain't no need for y'all to hide or pretend like, well, she sleep, let me say something. I hear everything. And my son tests me. This is how it works. My son tests me. But my other two kids used to do the same thing to me with different things. They was training me too. They used to, like, especially when they was younger, they'll do little things to see if I'm paying attention. I could be in a whole nother room. And I started learning what was going on. And I was being trained by my own kids at the same time. So even my son, he's not a type that do weird things. And when I mean weird, you know how like kids, they like put stuff in their mouth and start doing all this crazy stuff. He don't do none of that. And he the cleanest little child I ever met. This child stays clean. He's very mindful. But anyway, he would do stuff like what a little kid normally would do. But he's not doing it because he wants to. He's doing it because he's testing me to see if I'm paying attention. And so what happens is, like, I could be asleep. And he'll do something to make sure I'm paying attention to him still. I catch him every time. I don't even have to look at him. And this is through my reality. This ain't got nothing to do with my spirit. It's my reality. And I be knocked out and I can tell him what's going on. He'll say something or do something and I know exactly what's going on. But I trained myself to do that. By the way, somebody is trying to talk to me. It's on the good side. So I ain't gonna mess with that. Whatever's going on, gonna go on. Tell you people mess with me all day. It's more evil spirits than good spirits that chime in through the ringing. But people mess with me all day long. It's like I'm on a constant phone call. That's why I be looking tired. Now I can put my hand on the wall or something and charge up. But I sometimes don't feel like it. I don't be feeling like it. I can charge myself up to be alert. I have coffee right now. That's what I'm drinking. But I can actually charge myself up and be like a phone battery. And I'll be back but I'm training myself. Every day I'm training myself with something different. So y'all ain't got to do it. I do it for myself. Every day I put myself through a new training. Whatever I feel like I'm weak in, I strengthen that. Every day. Every day I find something new. Every single day. This message is more a little ramble, but I'm going to still attach the music and stuff that I have to it. But yeah, that's the thing about in this world, man. You got to, whatever you weak at, whatever you lacking at, strengthen those things, man. Like, don't be afraid to make yourself better. You know, we can pray and stuff, but ask yourself, if there was no such thing as a God, right? What will you do then? You have to figure it out. You already walking around not believing in God, so what's the difference? What's the difference? You understand? Like, even for myself in this journey, like today, they got a video with Bianca naked, and he promoting this movie. In my head, my reality is like, what the heck is going on here? It's like, what's going on? I don't know about this plan. But again, like I say, some things I don't know. I have ideas. It's like, what's going on is, for me, is I'm so far ahead and y'all haven't caught up to me yet. So it makes me question myself a lot. Like just about every day, every other day, I question myself, like, is this really real? Is this really real? Is this really real? Like, is it real? But then I go on the internet and then I see certain videos, I see certain things, and I'm like, okay, that's something I already spoke about. And how can I say it? Some things in the world that I speak about that's pertaining to me, like I told you, I'm in all of y'all, right? So y'all going through some of the same things, but how can I say, the storyline is different. But you going through the same story as me. That's what goes on. I can't tell y'all what those stories are yet. You're gonna have to wait till the news come out. But yeah, a lot of y'all, like especially these celebrities in the world right now, some of the stuff that y'all going through, I'm gonna just put it like this. How to say that? Yeah, like y'all going through court situations, right? And it may show that it's y'all going through court, but I'm going through court too, even though I'm not physically there. I'm going through the same thing, but it's at a later date. So some things could be at a later date, or some things could be going on in the spiritual world, because there's a spiritual court. So there could be something going on in the spiritual world that's letting me know, like, this is what's going on with you right now. So even though you can't see it, this is what is happening to you right now, but they utilizing these people to represent what you're going through. So yeah, every day I have to keep my mind right and be like, okay, this is real, this is real, this is real. And there's some things that's not, it's like they got the good side and the bad side. And the bad side try to play mind games because they don't want me to know, because they want me to fall off. They want me to not believe in myself. But then you have these people that do some dumb stuff that proves what I say. Like, I could post something and then somebody responds back. And I'm sitting here like, do they know that my stuff is blocked? Like, do they know that these people block my videos? That the world don't know about me yet? To certain ones. Do they know that? I don't think they know that. But they telling you telling yourselves, because the only people that know about my videos are the ones that stalk me, that's hacking into my phone. And it's a bunch of y'all that hack into my phone. And a lot of y'all watch me spiritually. So it's like y'all trying to get in front of the news line before me. And then plus, y'all give yourself certain names. You understand? You call yourself certain things, and I'm like, okay, you just proved the situation. You just proved what's going on. But reason why I keep doing these videos and I don't stop is because I believe in myself. Even though y'all feel like there's a barrier, dome, or ceiling over my head, I don't believe it's there. So when it's the right time, I'm going to hit past whatever y'all think y'all holding over me. I'm not going to stop. Plus, I love it. I love the energy from it. It's nothing but positivity. I may look tired, but it's an amazing feeling. And my energy is so strong, like, I can feel that I'm healing people. Not just myself, not just people outside, even my family. Like, my kids and everybody, I can feel it. Understand? So it's like, if I'm in a fairy tale, it's the best fairy tale I ever been in. And even the stuff with Yeezy doing, with Bianca, or the other females and stuff, I'm human. I'm human. I still got emotions. Sometimes I look at me like, what the and but at the same time, I know God will never leave me nor forsake me. You understand me? I have amazing spiritual team, and I'm gonna hold on to that. That's what got me this far. Because I believe. And I guess at the same time in the world, we look at things like, man, but I gotta wait for so long. For me, this round is 37 years. I had to wait 37 years to get to this point. You understand? 37 years. 37. Some of y'all get successful within a year, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever. But the problem is, y'all get so successful so fast, you lose it so fast because you didn't earn it. And earning it means you have to go through steps. How to make, you got to go through the real struggles. Like, say, for example, how to save money. Like, do you go through the struggles of how to manage the money you have before you get there? And do you go through the struggles of loving yourself before you get there? Do you go through the struggles of knowing who to let into your circle before you get there? Do you learn the struggles of knowing how to stand up for yourself when you get there? Do you know the struggles on how to just stay yourself when you get there? The struggles of, not accepting just anything when you get there, it's a lot of steps. See, it taken me 37 years because I had to go through the steps. I had to love me before I could get into the spotlight, because I don't want to get out there and get caught up into the surgery world where I feel like, well, they don't like me. My eyebrows are all messed up. Let me go shave them off and get some new ones. My hair all messed up. Let me go get some new hair follicles. You understand? My boobs ain't sitting up, the flags ain't rising high like they used to. Let me go and get those done. You understand? She got a bigger butt than me. Let me go and pump it up. That type of mess. You understand? Oh, my nose, my ears, my eyes. You understand? My cheeks, my lips. So I had to love all of me, so when I get into that light don't make me feel like I need to change something about me. I had to learn about money because I didn't know. I wasn't taught about how to budget money. Like, I didn't save money like I supposed to when I was younger. I made a lot of mistakes, and not so much. I'm gonna say this. Yes, the spells worked on me when I was younger. Yeah, y'all did an amazing job. Congratulate yourselves. You understand me? Y'all made me slow as I don't know what. However, the love of God is what gave me strength. And I lost a lot. I became homeless a couple of times. But because of that, I got to the point where it was like, hold up, how can I avoid this? So I start saving. I start managing my money. I start realizing that, there's a lot of things I want, but I need to focus on my needs. And see, the thing about it is, most of us in the world, we get so caught up and be like, man, I ain't gonna never get a chance to get something that I want. I'm gonna go ahead and get it now. And you get into that mindset over and over again. Before you know it, you never save. And you stuck in that mindset feeling like it's always gonna be a rainy day. Well, for me, I got into that point where, you know what, I believe those rainy days are eventually gonna go away. I had to wait 37 years, but it's about to be way worth it. Y'all don't understand how I sacrifice. When I go to the store, before I go to the store, I make a list. Then after I make the list, I go online and I go into the food cart thing and make a list on what I have. I see how much money I have, and then I go based off of that. I make sure all my bills is taken care of, the current one. Now, the other ones, we'll talk about it another day. But my current situation, I make sure I pay my mother for me staying here, pay, for clothing and all of that other stuff. And I do all of that, and I take care of what I need to take care of. When it comes to me, clothing-wise, I think, last week was the first time I bought something personally in like a year. Yeah, it was the first time I bought me I bought me a shirt and some pants. And it was the first time I bought something for myself like that in a whole year. Y'all have to go shop every 5 seconds. But that's the sacrifices I had to make. And I did that to make sure that, my son was taken care of. And even like my older two, whenever I can, I'll do things for them as well. You understand? I had to make sacrifices. So I had to learn that lesson. I had to learn the lesson to believe. So even when all these people was hating and mean to me, right now I'm in a world by myself. I'm alone. Technically, I'm alone. Nobody supports me. In my reality, nobody supports me. Nobody believes in me. So I'm basically in a world with a bunch of people that looking at me sideways and calling me crazy, stupid, slow, and lazy. But I have to believe. And the longer I believe now, then when I get into the light, that fake light of y'all's, I'm going to continue to believe. You understand? Even when y'all sit back and think y'all going to debate me and try to find a loophole, I still got to believe. I had to build up that strength. I had to build up the strength about my emotions and know it's okay to use them, but don't lose them. You understand? I had to learn that. I had to learn that, I have to be mindful. Even the stuff that Ye does, it triggers me. Oh, heck yeah. It's about every day I want to pop him upside the head. I understand. Like, because some of the stuff he does. But he has to do it. You understand? But when it comes to me and him, sometimes I be feeling like, matter of fact, this afternoon, I told him, I said, I'm done with your behind. In the spirit, I was like, I'm done. This before the whole video thing. It's like, I'm done. He's squeezing my legs right now. I was like, I'm done. Can't do this. Because this is what goes on. My spirit, he can travel back and forth in the spiritual world. And sometimes he goes to specific moments in the spiritual world. And he gets caught up in those moments. And yesterday was just something was going on. And he was in a happy moment. And I wasn't in a happy moment. And it just triggered me. And I got upset. And that's why I told him, I was like, I can't do it because I don't want to be used. And I'm not saying he's using me. But I had to put my foot down and let people know, even him, you're not going to use me. You understand? You're not going to sit back, even if you can travel in the spiritual world. You're not going to go and do specific things and then think you're going to take advantage. Because I am too. Two things. Well, I'm going to just put like this, my reality and my spirit. And my one way of me is I am married to him in the spiritual world. However, I am still the judge. And I have to put those hats on. And even for him, he will be judged if he does something he don't supposed to do. You understand? So I need y'all to know that. If he does something that is like, if he do some cricket stuff just like y'all, he will be punished through the spirit. He don't get no freebies. Because if I let him get away, then that means I'm going to let y'all get away. So he don't get freebies just like y'all don't get freebies. You understand? He got to work for stuff just like y'all got to work for stuff. And even though we are married in the kingdom spirit, at the end of the day, like, it ain't, like, it's very lenient for y'all to know. But if you used to take advantage of me and use me and try to manipulate me, try to mind control me, then we're going to have a problem. And I can still love you and still, do what I got to do. So that was, I go through emotions. So I have to learn how to control them. And how I felt is how I felt. Now we straight, but it's like how I felt is how I felt. Because I ain't playing. Because I'm tested. I'm still tested by him. And so when it comes to y'all in the world, you gotta know how to control your emotions. Y'all want this fame life. Y'all want this happy life. Y'all want this, abundant life. If you don't control yourselves and your emotions and the situations, then you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. You understand? So you have to be mindful. That goes for relationships. How many of y'all in relationships with people that's manipulating, taking advantage of you? So say you win $1 million, right? Out of nowhere. You win $1 million. And they are manipulating and control you. How long you think that $1 million is going to last? Not long at all. How many millionaires that win the lottery, how many people win the lottery and they go broke within a year or two? How many people that win the lottery die after that money is up? How many that win the lottery and their family end up taking majority of their money? So if you don't put a control on your life, these are the things that's going to happen. So for me, I know I got a bunch of users around me, right? They can't come with me because they already proved to me how they're going to treat me with little. If this is how you treat me with little, what you think you're going to do with me with a lot? If you don't love me when I have a little bit, you ain't going to love me when I have a lot. So I had to learn how to detach myself from those spirits, from those people. Do that mean I don't love them? No, I still love them. I just have to detach. You understand? So in this world, y'all stop looking at life as a quick fix, quick scheme. You have to go through the lessons or you're going to lose. And even for those people that already have all this money, a lot of them they might know how to keep the finances, but they struggling with all the other stuff in their lives. They struggling. A person can be rich and still be struggling. Excuse me. They could be struggling with the looks. How many celebrities you see that change their body every 5 seconds, or trying to jump on the new trend, or trying to be in the spotlight, because they struggling. How many people you see that they got to have a bunch of people around them, but they paying them off because they struggling? How many people you know that have family members that keeps extorting people because they struggling? You understand? How many people are mentally having mental breakdowns and on drugs or alcohol because they struggling? How many people that are addicted to pornos and stuff like that because they feel like that's all, sex is the only thing to keep them going because they struggling? That's it. They didn't learn all the lessons. See, a lot of times in this world, you learn how to, it's like, I know about that paper. I know how to get the paper. But can you keep the paper? And even if you can keep the paper, what about everything else? You forgot about all the other emotions and the other abilities and the other situations. You never learned those lessons. Excuse me, my nose. You never learned those lessons. So how many of y'all in this higher up, or even people that have a comfortable lifestyle, for the most part, how many of y'all are struggling with something else in your life? Can't find love. You know, when it comes to a significant other, you lonely. You got all of these things, but you lonely. You go to sleep at night by yourself. How many of y'all struggling with your kids? Don't have a relationship with them, or the kids don't talk to you. Y'all look like strangers in the house because you're struggling. You were so focused on the money, you forgot that you have to fix everything else. So when it comes to generational wealth, in order to receive generational wealth, and see, that's the thing, y'all only want generational wealth. You need to have generational help and the spiritual as well. You need to learn all of that. Mind, body, spirit, generational. That's how you survive. Because y'all have to realize, when you have that generational attachment to you, that's a contract that's attached to you. So what happens is, when you pass away, you come right back into your contract. No different than in the world. Contract, that's spiritual contracts, y'all. So in the world, how many of y'all are in jacked up contracts where y'all can't get out of? How many of y'all in a contract where y'all can't be yourself, y'all can't do what you want to do or how you want to do? Don't matter if it's a car, house. Don't matter if it's a business. Don't matter if it's products. It doesn't matter if it's a loan. How many of y'all in contracts that y'all struggling to get out of? So when it comes to this generational wealth and everything like that, you need to have generational, mental, spiritual, and emotional. Once you have that, anytime your body comes back, you are set. You're set. That's your heaven. You're set. You keep walking through the door. Don't matter if you in the same family line or a different family line. That's your contract. But if you don't do what you're supposed to do, guess what? You're stuck. Even if you have, in order to have generational, happiness, you have to fulfill every single thing that I just talked about. If not, you come back, but guess what? When you come back, it's going to take you longer. It's going to take you long to still get that money. It's going to take you long to get that house, that life, and everything. Each time, you're going to have to struggle to get to those things. But when you complete the full mission, everything is automatic to you because your spirit is already set. Your spirit is already the way it need to be. That's why you can have eternal life, eternal happiness. So, the main thing is this. I can put the information out there, and I'm making it simple as day. No different, I'm making it simple. But you can't go in this world without God. And now I'm not talking about jumping up every morning and just say, thank you, God, thank you, Jesus, thank you for my food, thank you for this thing. Those are just words to me. It's just words. You have to attach the feelings behind it. Allow yourself to go through the struggle. Allow yourself to help yourself to strengthen those weaknesses. Get your mind right. You understand? Get your family right. Find out who need to be with you and who need to walk away from you. Find out where your mental at. Find out, can you control your emotions, good, bad, or ugly? Can you live this world knowing that somebody does something hateful to you, that you can keep on moving on? You can speak your mind, but know that whatever you say, you can walk away and live another day from it. Can you listen to the directions when directions are given to you and not pick and choose what you want to do when I'm telling you, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that? Can you be able to take the lessons and learn from them? Or are you going to sit back and still do what you want to do? In order to get to that real end game goal, not the fake one that these people are trying to make you think, because you got to realize, all these higher ups and people that cheated in this world, when they come back into poverty. They will come back into poverty. So what they thinking they winning now, they come back into poverty. And right now, y'all might think that this is a long life. You got a lot of lives to go through. So when you cheating in one, you hindering the other. Just to let you know. And just because your kids are doing the thing, you better hope that you're teaching your kids the right way. Because if you're not, guess what? It's going to fall on them as well. That's how it works. It's a chain. If you don't teach them how to break it, and they don't learn how to break it, and their kids don't learn how to break it, y'all just stuck in bondage. Ask yourself, I'm going to prove something real quick. Ask yourself, think of a time where something horrible happened to you and you got over it. Now, when that situation happened, when that horrible time, I don't care if you got in an accident or you were sick or your family member was sick or something, right? No, not family member, something that was physically that happened to you, a bad breakup or whatever. When you was going through that process, right, it felt like it was forever. You feel like you was in that situation forever, right? But once you got out of it, it was like a distant memory. Once you became happy and you got out of the situation, you feel like, dang, that felt like that was a long time ago. It don't even feel like it happened, but took that long. That's how it goes. So right now in this life, you like, man, this is a long life. This taking forever or whatever. We got to die one day. But then guess what? Your spirit come back. You're going to realize, God, dog, that wasn't as long as I thought. Now I got to start all over again. Yup. Because you want to cheat, steal, and destroy. So when it comes to my spirit, this is the thing. No different from myself. Listen. Pay attention. Understand. Love. Accept yourself. Accept all of you. And then change what you need to change. And I'm not talking about go out here, get surgery and all of that. But I'm saying change what you need to change. Take all the negativity out of your life. Don't focus on the material things. Because when you focus on that, that's what make you get stuck. Release it. Let it go. Believe in it, but let it go. And even when things around you don't approve of what you're doing, along you're doing it from the heart. Along you got the confirmation from me, and you're doing it from the heart, and you loving yourself. Don't worry about anyone else. Be your own light. Be your own light. Real quick. So, I turned my head to check and look at my son. But y'all saw how dark it get, right? When I turn my head, or let me see. Hold up. Okay, you see how dark it is? I can't tell. Okay, see how dark, right? Get out of the dark. Find your own light. I'm there. I am the light. It's like a lighthouse. Whenever you feel like You're struggling. Think of a lighthouse. You in the fog, and you're trying to figure out how to get to the lighthouse. Remember, the lighthouse is inside of you. I'm shining the light. Even though you might feel like you're in the fog and you feel like you cannot see, keep loving yourself and you'll find me. So, when y'all look at these videos, I want y'all to understand. Like, right now I got a bunch of Alicia Keys songs. I think it's Alicia Keys that I did on this one. Listen to the songs as if I'm singing to you, okay? I think that's how it is. Listen to the songs as if I'm singing to you, all right? But remember, I am you. I'm trying to teach you how to fall in love with yourselves, okay? I'm trying to teach you how to fall in love with yourself. Because when it comes to me, I can be your mother, I can be your father, I can be your sister, your cousin, your brother, your uncle, grandma, granddaddy, great, or whatever. Your best friend. All right? I'm there. My spirit is there. Okay? Don't look at it as a sexual thing. All right? But when you listen to the songs, listen to it as if I'm singing to you. And I think in one or two songs, she get emotional because the person is walking away. I feel the same. Your spirit feel the same. When y'all don't pay attention to y'all spirit, that's where y'all get emotional, because the spirit inside of you is emotional. Whatever you feel, your spirit feel. Whatever your spirit is feeling, you're feeling. Remember that. Okay? So if you start getting emotional and you start feeling like you feeling lonely and this and that, because that's how I'm feeling on the inside. I'm letting you know I feel lonely. You neglecting me, which is you. You neglecting me. So when you feeling like, man, I just tired of being by myself. I just wish I had somebody to love me. I just wish somebody would be there for me. I'm telling you that. I'm saying, why you not paying attention to me? Why you not listening to me? Why you not coming back home to me? Why you not being there for me? I'm there for you. I'm your best friend. I'm everything you need. You just have to listen to me. And once you start doing that and realizing I am you, I don't care if you're a man, woman, or you transgender. When you start realizing the love for yourself, you're going to finally see the light. You understand? You're going to start feeling and seeing the light. You're going to start getting that warm feeling on the inside. You ain't going to need that fake light on the outside trying to show you what to do and what to be. Because when you get into that light, you realize that's fake noise. And once you realize it's fake noise, you're like, I'm not here to satisfy you. I'm here to satisfy me. And if I'm satisfying you, that means I'm putting love within myself, and that means I'm going to love y'all as well. Because what's going to happen is you're going to start realizing you see me and everyone else. And when you see me and everyone else, you can find you. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.